The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Commanders and the Steelers under the lights on Thursday night.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. After this, the games count for real. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, back in the day, it was 6 preseason games, then 4, now 3. So here we are. This one, the last tune-up before the regular season gets going.
Yeah, and I know it's easy to start looking ahead to the regular season, and of course there's an excitement that comes when the games get real, but for so many players on these rosters, this is where careers and opportunities are made. I know from talking to these coaches, they're coming in. This game...
Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. Off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. But for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th. And
there's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline. Defense, the coaching staff, everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
He'll return it from the 11. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. This is caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Commanders.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 9, Steelers 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. He'll get this to about midfield. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's a second and 9. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are on the board here in the first.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a screen set up for Harris. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. This one complete right side. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Going right sideline and complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give, he'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's the punter now as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll try to set up the screen here.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. 2nd down and 3. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kick is good. Next to fix the score, Commanders 23, Steelers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. George Pickens and the Steelers offense heading back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Up the middle they go. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. This one complete to Palmer.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Back to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He'll drop to throw. A pass taken in by Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. One final throw before the break. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in the final week of the preseason. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Hardman now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The third quarter begins with a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Ho-ho! He'll get it inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. 3rd down, 3 to go. The tight end going in motion to the left. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Looking for a 3rd down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. A give here to Wright. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
16 yards. That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Man at the 6. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the
now faking the give. No chance at all. He'll go down. Now following that sack, we have a player who was injured. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. From all the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. Good running on display there. Taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be close to a first down, up to the 34. 3rd and a yard. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
It's a gain of 12 then. Good for a Commanders' first down.
First down, Washington.
They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Thomas. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Commanders.
On the zone read, here's Harris. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. EA Sports. A win here on the road for the Commanders. Finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.